Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, and today we are going to learn how to configure an Raspberry Pi. So let's get started. So the very first thing you require is an Raspberry Pi. You can see this is an image of Raspberry Pi. Along with it, you will require one SD card which should be more than 8 GB or more than that you can use. One SD card adapter, one data cable, or we can say a 5-volt supply, and you will need an Ethernet cable. So the very first step is you have to format your SD card. So put your SD card in your SD card adapter and put in your laptops. Then you have to open one software called SD card formatter. Here it is. You just have to open it. And then you have to select in which drive your SD card is. Now my SD card is in EF drive, so here it is, default EF drive is here. So you just have to click on quick format and then format your SD card. Okay, yes. My SD card is formatting and now it is done. Okay, so we can just check. Here it is, my SD card is formatted. Now we have to boot an image into your Raspberry Pi. So for booting an image, you will need an zip file of an image. You can download it directly Raspbian Stretch. For lower models, you can use Raspbian JC, and for Raspberry 3B Plus model, you will need to download Raspbian Stretch. So you have to just extract it. I have already extracted. Here it is, Raspbian Stretch full image. Now for booting your image, you will need one software called Disk Manager, Win32 Disk Manager. So you have to open the software, then we have to browse from where you wanna import your image. So my image is on desktop Raspberry, so I would just desktop. Here it is, Raspberry, and here is my image, Raspbian Stretch full dot image, this file. Okay. Now we have to write that image in our SD card, so I will just write. Yeah, this device can be corrupted, so click on yes. Now our image is booting. It will require about 6 to 7 minutes. Okay. So once your booting is done, write successful, you will get this type of message. Then click OK and then click exit. Now you have to insert an SSH file without any extension in your SD card. Okay. Now open your SD card, then create a new text document. Name it as SSH. You can keep it small or capital, it doesn't matter. SSH, and then click yes, and it's done. Now you can eject your SD card. Now you have to insert your SD card in your Raspberry Pi. So insert your SD card in your Raspberry Pi and then connect the power supply. Before inserting the SD card, you are not allowed to supply the power to the SD card, and then connect your Ethernet cable to the Raspberry Pi. Okay. You will see one red light blinking, and near it, if your SD card is booted, then you will see and green light blinking there. If the green light is not blinking, then your SD card is not booted properly, and then after connecting the LAN cable, you will see a light blinking in LAN cable. So if these two lights are not blinking, then your SD card is not booted properly. Now next thing is you have to give an Wi-Fi connection to your laptop. So here I have given an Wi-Fi connection. Then you have to go in network and internet settings, open the settings, go on Ethernet, and then network and sharing center. So here we go. So you will see and your Wi-Fi is connected to your laptop. So just double click on it, go in properties, then go in sharing. So you have to click allow. I have already ticked it, so you have to tick on the allow other network users to connect through this computer internet connection, and your home network connection should be Ethernet, not Ethernet 4 or not any other. It should be Ethernet. Some PC might have the option of Ethernet, or some PC will not have this option. So if you have an option of choosing Ethernets, then you have to choose only Ethernet, not Ethernet 4. Then click OK, close, and then open your Ethernet which is connected to your Raspberry Pi. Go on properties and go on sharing, and make sure that this box is unchecked. Okay, then go on properties again, open Internet Protocol version 4, and you will see an IP address. Okay, 192.168.137.1. that is your Raspberry Pi is connected to your laptop. Okay, then click OK, close it. Then we have to scan IP address of our Raspberry Pi. So we have to open a software named as Advanced IP Scanner. So just open it, Advanced IP Scanner, and here it is, our IP address which we have seen in our sharing center. This IP address, just scan it. It will take time. Just scan it, and we'll get a lot of addresses named Raspberry Pi mshome.net. We can use these, but most probable IP address we have to use is Raspberry Pi mshome.net with manufacturer's name. Okay, and this network should be alive. Here you can see at top bottom, you'll see 93 alive, 0 dead. The Raspberry Pi should not be dead. If your Raspberry Pi's IP address is dead, then this symbol of computer will be gray. Otherwise, it will be blue. So we will get an address. We have obtained it. Here it is, Raspberry Pi mshome.net. So just right click on it, go on copy IP address. Then we have to open Putty. That is interface software. So just open Putty software. Here it is, Putty beta. Just paste the IP address here. Then we have to open SSH. Remember that we have inserted an SSH file without an extension. Then go in X11 and just enable X11 forwarding. Okay. Then go in sessions. If you wanna save the details you have just entered, then you can click your name, name, RP. I just RPi, and then save it so that you can load it later, and then just open. Now the server host key is not cached in the registry, so this is the message about your Putty. Just click yes, then you will get login as. So login as Pi, click enter, and then enter the password. The default password is Raspberry, RASPBERRY. Click enter, and you will get login. Now we have to open a window that is like screen on PC. So for that we have to type a command that is VNC server. Just type VNC server and click OK. Now it is generating a private key. See here, it is generating. Now as you can see here, it is in private key. You can just look at it, 192.168.137.46:1. So you just have to remember the key, and you have to open an software called as VNC server. Sorry, VNC Fever. VNC Fever. Here it is. And you just have to put the IP address here. It is 192.168.137.46 and colon 1, and just enter. So here we will get an unrecognition identity check. So you just have to continue it, and username, we have to put our Raspberry Pi's username, that is Pi, with password Raspberry. Click on OK, and here we are. So we are logged in our Raspberry Pi.